What up, anybody, and welcome to another episode of the SVR podcast. Today, I'm gonna interview with another independent artist, but also he's known for reactions as well. So I'm gonna introduce to you, he is the artist and the reactor himself, Edda.
What is up? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Edda the artist.
So, Edda, I'm gonna ask you questions about your musical standpoint that you are planning to release, and related to what you will do in reactions as well in YouTube content.
Oh, for sure.
Anyways, let's jump into it, man. If you feel like you don't want to explain it fully, you gotta keep it a little bit shorter. Anyway, first question of the day. What made you want to start YouTube?
Well, that question I think it's kind of part of why did I want to be out there in the world. And I guess that was just me wanting to pursue like things that I've seen on TV shows. Like, oh, I thought that was so cool. I wish I can do that. So I just thought that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I thought I'd apply that for college, but it just didn't work out. So I did realize that there was YouTube, but I never bothered with it until literally when COVID started. Did you not? Yeah, so the YouTube's been around for a bit. I guess since COVID started, but the writing and all that has been around for longer.
Since when did you start YouTube exactly? Like 2020?
Well, I would technically say 2000. Actually, I'd say probably 2006. To be honest, I think that was when YouTube was starting, wasn't it?
Yep.
Because I was in high school, and me and my brother, we played Call of Duty, and we decided to make a YouTube channel. That was actually our first channel. Called it Branched XD. We were just in our phase, and we were playing a bunch of sniping games and all that kind of thing. It didn't last for long, though.
Next question. Now this is for your username, like in YouTube channel, Edda the Reactor, Edda the Artist. So how did you come up with your name?
With Edda the Artist, that one came from my alias, actually, in what I was doing with that. My other name I have, actually, that people call me by mainly is Silas Eklund. And that I came up with. It took me a little bit, actually. I had to keep changing my name because it didn't sound right until I figured it out. And then I realized that, there's an actor named Michael Eklund, but that didn't bother me. The reason why I named myself Silas was from the Bible, actually. That was two men, Paul and Silas. Well, his name was Barnabas at the time, and Paul's name was Saul at the time. And Paul, he wrote 13 books of the Bible. Silas did not. So I thought I'd switch that, or now I am a writer. Well, Eklund, I thought I made that up, to be honest. Ek actually means elder in Norwegian, and Lund means old or land. So it's kind of like Silas from the old land, because that was like, 2,000 years ago or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Next question.
Edda just came from the mythologies of what I'm writing about, and I just thought I'm writing about Norse and Greek mythology, so I thought I'd say Edda. Some guy named Ovid wrote this book called the Edda or something, and in Greek mythology, Homer wrote the Odyssey. So I thought I'd put those together.
All right. Next question. This is about, I think, a musical standpoint right there. What are your top fives?
That one would be, I'd have to narrow that down a little bit more than just like people that are alive and people that are not, and underground artists, those that are signed. I just keep it to my simple top five, which is actually from all different types of genres, to be honest. Eminem, I grew up with him, so he's basically up there. And then sometime in my teenage years, I met this band, Falling in Reverse. The lead singer Ronnie Radke, so he's another up there in my top five. And then I got this other artist. She makes TV soundtracks, type vibes, and I think she's more of like a house dance type music. Her name is Ruel, and I looked it up actually. It means wolf in some language. I forgot what it was. Well, that's Ronnie Radke, Eminem, and Ruel. My fourth would be Nelly. I don't know what it is. I just like his vibe. His music is really good. And the last one, oh, not too sure. That was a little tough because I want to give everyone credit, but can't always do that, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Next question. This one is for perspective of you, where you're possibly trying to like work on every tracks, projects, whatever. But do you have any projects you're working on the moment?
I am actually. I first started out with this beat pack that had a lot of acoustics in it, and I have thought of making an acoustic EP. It is kind of halfway done. I have to get it mainly recorded, which now I finally got the equipment for. So I have a lot of things written. I just got to get it out there. But first out is the acoustic EP, and then I have this other one called the Alpha EP. I plan on making a cipher along with that EP if I possibly could, and then from there, I just and in between singles, dropping those. I do have a song coming up soon. It's called Medusa on Me, featuring Banksy.
Oh.
That'll be the first one. It's a drill beat.
Next question. This is about your outside of the YouTube scene. What's your life story in 30 seconds?
Uh, Quick one. So my life being born was terrible. Up until when I was 7 years old, I was sent into foster care, and then it was tossed between some family members, but some of them were actual foster parents. So that took being a few schools here and there. Then 18, I got out. I went home, and then I did some things that I would totally regretted. I went into the stuff that wasn't good. So I left that city, came to the city I'm in currently, met a girlfriend. She broke up, found out YouTube, COVID came, and here we are.
Wow, very interesting, man.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty easy.
Yeah, I know, right? Next question. Do you do just YouTube? What about Twitch or like TikTok?
Well, I do Twitch, definitely. Video games is like one of my number one hobbies besides writing my book and doing music. So I actually didn't even know about Twitch until last year. So I don't even know how long it's been going, but it's been going longer than that. I was sleeping. Yeah, Twitch definitely. I have I can't remember what I have the name is. I think it's Edda the artist as well. But yeah, I can leave all my tags in the video.
All right. Next question. Who's your biggest inspiration in the community itself?
This community, well, when it came to starting me getting into everything, my friend told me about KSI's Hop and Cipher. And so I decided to try it out. And then from there, I saw a bunch of other people's entries to that cipher. Started talking to him from there. And the first few was April G. Showers. She's been there and she's doing pretty good for herself. She reminds me of myself in some ways. So this is a great inspiration how she keeps going and she doesn't give up. And I do like No Life Shack as well. His energy just totally got me to wanting to do the YouTube as well. So I guess it would be both of them.
Yeah, I mean, No Life Shack is pretty much a guy that does entertainment videos, even though some of the videos are just like sometimes breakdowns because he was reacting to a lot of Eminem.
Yes, that's very true. I guess #1 fan. I guess we can relate.
Anyway, next question is, what type of content do you really put out?
Well, due to me being an actual artist of music, I thought, why not? Let's just do some music reactions since I am an artist, right? I do have thought about doing like some kind of series of, let's say, Monday movie review nights, and maybe like Nerdcore Thursday nights, and special little nights where I put out videos all the time, but I would always be caught up with people during their music and politics, I guess. I'm into politics in a kind of. I find it entertaining. So I would be watching stuff like movie reviews, music, random videos like some Karen stuff, like anything that catches my eye. I just like to get my laugh out there because everyone says it's contagious.
Now, this next question is again of outside of YouTube scene. This one is really obvious. Do you have any siblings? If so, then what is it?
Siblings, yes. Sucks that I'm the oldest out of 7 siblings, but I can break that down. I do have one sibling that I'm not related to due to my stepmom. Yes, I do have a stepmom. My parents aren't married at all. But my stepmom and my dad are married. We got my brother, 2 biological brothers, 2 step siblings. No, three step siblings, and one that is I'm not related to. So yeah, that's big family, and they're all young too, except for like 2 of them. All the rest of them are like under 10, and yeah, they're girls. So hooray for my father. Sucks.
Damn. And the final question of the day before we're gonna end it. Do you ever plan on
I don't
quitting
even know
on
if I can give up YouTube,
specific,
to be honest.
or you just wanted to retire?
Even if I give up like certain types of things I would like watch and review, maybe I'd do something like that where I'd stop watching something specific. But I don't know. I think it would be one of my main to-goes when it comes to being alone, and because I do live on my own at the moment, but this house is going to be filled with people soon. But having the retirement part, I don't know. Because even when it comes to my book, if that gets big and out there, I'm going to be still putting content about my book onto another channel. Might be retiring certain channels, but I won't give up YouTube. Definitely not. Unless we have to start paying for random stuff that makes no sense, I'm out.
It will happen in the future, who knows?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, guys, so that was it, folks. Edda, if you have anything to say through the outro, can you make it?
Outro, yeah. I would say that if you guys are interested in seeing the costume I have for myself of Edda, the artist, it's not just me. I am doing normal reactions as my face because it is hot wearing the mask. But when I wear that mask, sometimes in some videos, maybe, but I have it setting up. Anyone's interested in seeing what that looks like, give it a look.
Go show him some love on his reactions, man, and try to appreciate him for his effort in these videos, of course, on his YouTube content.
Sure.
So yeah, also it will be a link in the description below of your social media in case if they are interested, and I think merchandise as well.
Yeah, I do plan on having some merchandise, probably maybe next year. I'm gonna have some beta stuff I'll be wearing throughout my YouTube videos, but they do have money expenses and it really sucks. So, gonna work on that.
Yeah, man. And I will see you guys through the next video.